keep testing the new routing helper functionality in the PT Assistant plugin. So here we have a route going from one city to another. All the stops are there. The stops are in the correct order. The first thing we're going to do ourselves is to add the first way and the last way. Maybe the plugin will do that on its own for each of those ways at some point, but that's not programmed right now. So there we go. So now I press the routing helper button, and what it does, it's downloading for each stop. Near each stop, it's creating a bbox, and it's downloading all those ways that could be suitable for a bus to pass over. So it's over POS API. That's normally very quick. Oddly, it does an update objects afterwards. Okay, that's fast. So we have 3 numbers here, and we have, this is our white way. Oh, yeah, this is the white way. That's good. So we start here. This is the stop. We start there, and then it doesn't know that we won't be going backwards. So it's either red or blue here. I'm a bit surprised that it's not giving a long option, and that 0 is not there too. Okay, so let's take option 2. And again. So we can zoom in, but we always want to go further here, and then at some point we want to go there. So let's see which way that's. So not all the way here. So let's take that one. So 2. And 2 again. And now we do want to go east. No, not yet. So first we take another 2. And then option 3. Option 1. Option 2, because we want to go north. 2 again. Here we take option 1. Option 2. Option 1. And here it follows, and here it finds one way where it cannot go, so that's good. Here it finds another one way that it cannot go into, so that's good. Here it could go back to the station, but that wouldn't make much sense, so let's go on. There is something strange going on. I had expected an option 0, which is not appearing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to add some ways in between. So this way needs to be. So these are all the ways that are already added. So I'm going to add a way there, and I'm going to add a way here, and so this is, and that's where I want to go to. It doesn't know that one. That's the problem. Okay, so I'm also going to add a way here. So that is 41, and that's the last one. So this one comes before there. Okay, so let's try again. So now it gives solutions based on other route relations. Why that one is a little bit smaller? Maybe make it fit. Text is a bit long, but okay. So there are two modes, and now we can switch to the other mode. And in the other mode, it goes a very long way, very long stretch in one go. Only here it makes an error. It's going to use ways there that are not supposed to be in the route relation. But I'm going to use that option anyway. Simply say 1. And then here it goes back to turn by turn. So again, I'm going to take 0. Now it wants to go there, so it'll take option 1. Then here, again, I'm going to take option 0 and option 1. And here, let's try. It's okay. So it can go. What is that? Goes too far there. No, that's fine. So again, I'm taking option 1. Now you're going to say, hey, but that was wrong, and that's true. That was not entirely right. So what we did, much of the route is correct, but there is one part here that is not correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that part out. Let's simply start here and all the way over here. Doesn't really matter where. I'm going to find those ways in the route relation. There is another problem. So I'm going to take all these ways and take them out. They were wrong. And then here I have another problem. So I'm also going to take these ways out. Okay. So many ways were already added in, and we can see that they are correct. That's good. Here I do have an issue, so I'm not going to do anything with that one for the time being. It's not continuous there, so good. Okay, so now I'm going to start it again. It's going to do the download again. We need to make the download a bit smarter. Now it's doing it for each stop. Also the stops that already have ways near next to it in the route relation. So that we still need to optimize for. Okay, so here we have route by route, and we can have a look what it would propose to do if we go not on turn by turn, I mean, but what is it proposing here? So red and green, that is what it starts with. So there are no routes that would go straight through there, apparently. So all these routes first serve that stop. That's good. And then here it starts to defer. Either it goes back to this express route or it starts serving stops there. And that's what we want. So here, option 2, the red option, seems like the good one. So let's select that. Okay, then it arrives here. And at this crossing, we want option 1. Here, I don't think it makes sense to look at the... Oh yeah, maybe it does. Let's try 1. Okay, then it's already done. Let's see what it did though. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's the easiest option then. So now this route relation is mapped with 300 members for 46 stops. I think it's traveling 30 kilometers. In, I don't know, very, very few time. If you have to add these ways all by yourself. Now, what happened here? It was looking at other route relations. So the other route relations are already mapped, obviously. So then it goes faster. The first time you map a route relation, it's not going to be sped up in this dramatic way. But since most of these variations of line 92 are already mapped, we do get a major speed up. So there you go. I already did this before, so I'm not going to upload this. But I knew that there were some specific things going on with this one. So I plan to do it again for the video. Here is maybe here is an error. Okay, that is not something that I noticed, but I noticed it because because I did it before. So in that case, if you have that, you can select the route relation again here. So it's a 92, but it's a 92 that is using all those ways. Edit. So I marked it with a to-do marker. I can remove all those, and then actually I can start my routing facility again. My routing facilitator, my routing helper. It would be really convenient if it wouldn't be downloading that much data. Yeah, now in this case, it would have been faster to simply add the ways manually, obviously. But well, since we're testing the new functionality, I really want to see what's going on here. Okay, so it arrives here, and then it tells you, oh, you want to go a little bit further. And again, one further. It would be better to zoom in a bit. And then now we pass by this stop, so we take option 1. And then there is only one option, so we do. There you go. So that's it. Now it's probably what would have happened if I tried to upload this with the route going there. Very likely it would have told me that there is a stop that was not served. But I'm not sure because they're right. So they're rather near to one another. But anyway, so there you go. The whole route is mapped in a very short time. So, yeah, I'm going to stop there. Bye.